Hello from Casco Bay. I'm getting ready to head off, get prepared for this weekend's Northeast Regional J24 Championships, also District 1 Championships, both of which offer a qualifying spot for the World Championships next year in Seattle. Good Lord willing, the creek don't rise. We'll do okay and maybe earn that spot. Anyway, that's my plan for the weekend. But I saw a couple of videos. One from Mr. Lizard turned me on to comedian Aamer, I think it is, Rahman. And I want to play a clip from Mr. Rahman's video. I went over and checked this guy out. He's funny as hell, and y'all should subscribe to his material. He's great. And also got a shout out last night from Dr. J. Bundy. And I just wanted to hit briefly on those two things. So let's roll this clip from Aamer Rahman. And we'll go over here, make it. Oh, there we go. People have a right to be bigots. They sure do. Let's just play the clip.
Government's been talking a lot lately about changing the Racial Discrimination Act, right? Basically to make it easier to publish hate speech. And our Attorney General, George Brandis, was on TV in the middle of this whole thing, and he was talking about freedom of speech. Because whenever anyone says racism, white people say freedom of speech. And George Brandis thought it was really important at this point to say publicly that people in this country have a right to be bigots. Yeah? And a lot of people got really upset, but I understood where he's coming from because I'm an artist, right? I believe in freedom of speech, and I believe freedom of speech needs to be protected. But more importantly, I know freedom of speech needs to be defended for people who don't have a voice. And guys, I think we can all agree, if there's a group of people in this country that don't have a voice, it's bigots, right? Like bigots and racists. Because where do you hear the views of bigots and racists? Like who speaks for bigots and racists? Who represents racists in this country? Really, who represents racists? Besides the government, besides the government and a few major national news outlets, who represents racists? I was watching the news the other day, I had to switch it off. I was shocked. I was like, that news report was only like 90% racist. Like, when are we gonna stop silencing racists? And when are we gonna stop oppressing white people in general? When? And I know that's quite controversial for me to say, because I'm not white, so not my struggle. But
Muted. Yeah, so there's that. That was pretty funny. And it sort of ties into yet another comedian that Jay was talking about yesterday. Let's roll that clip. Hold on. Da-da-da-da.
I'm here to stand up against cancel culture. Because I don't think anyone on our side should ever be held accountable for anything we've said or done. I am here to stand up for law and order, by which I mean we should make the laws and we should impose the order. And when I say we, I mean people like me, not people like you. I want you to vote for me, but none of you actually get a say in any of this. And whether or not any of the policies I want to enact would be to your benefit isn't something I really care about.
Also, I got something on my mind, which is from Stephanie Helms. Go check out Stephanie Helms. Link in the description. If you're not already subscribed to Stephanie Helms, you are not a very good person, and you're also making poor decisions with what you consume on YouTube, if you didn't already know that. So Stephanie Helms brought up quite clearly that actually there really is no such thing as cancel culture. And like, none of these people get canceled. These people cry cancel culture all the way to the bank. Literally, they use being canceled, which is really just getting criticism from people who normally are like powerless, anonymous people from the internet who have like zero means to hold these people accountable or do anything to them other than just like voicing criticism of them in a public forum. And they're like, I'm being canceled. And that's like a dog whistle, right? And then all the fucking Republicans come running and they literally give you a bigger platform, send you all their money, and you get more viewers. You like quit your fucking day job, you upgrade your home, you buy a fucking beach house, all because you got canceled. It's crazy. Like, so, gang, what do I have to do to get canceled up in here? I have not made it yet. You understand what I'm saying? I live paycheck to paycheck. I am very much part of the working class of motherfuckers who cannot miss a paycheck, not even one of them. Maybe I need to get canceled. Sam, I can't stand you. You're the worst. You don't help me clean around here. You don't contribute financially to this household, and you just sleep all day. You just sleep. Okay? I hate my own dog, gang. I hate my own dog. Can y'all cancel me towards like the tune of like 10,000 subscribers in a little bit of that YouTube payola? You know what I'm talking about? I hate my own dog. I'm like the worst type of person there is.
Part of law and order is policing, and I want to tell you that I support the police 100% until they start investigating Republicans. Law enforcement departments that investigate Republicans need to be defunded and radically reformed, rebuilt from the ground up if necessary. It's the only way to repair that institutional rot, by which, again, I mean they're conducting investigations of Republicans.
Gang,
Yeah. Pretty good stuff. Anywho, yeah, I have a few thoughts on cancel culture, as Jay said. And, after watching that, I left a comment on Jay's video that pretty much goes... You know who gets canceled? George Floyd. "12-year-old Tamar Rice. 16-year-old Breonna Gay. 33-year-old Kahay Henderson." Every single trans person in the states of Florida and Missouri and Alabama and the first four killed. The last proactively wounded with laws prohibiting transition. Not one single celebrity speaking the eliminationist rhetoric that has led to literal murder or the death of dreams of these people to live full and rewarding lives has suffered. Not Richard Dawkins. Not J.K. Rowling. Not Michael Knowles. None of them. On the contrary, they've broadened their platforms and fortunes on a foundation of bigotry. The woke need to be, because the zombies dulled by racism, misogyny, religious zealotry, homophobia, transphobia, patriarchy, and white supremacy are well-funded, armed, dangerous, and loud. I really enjoyed the comic relief that both Jay and Mr. Lizard pointed me to. I'll drop links in the chat, in the description, to Jay's video and Mr. Lizard's video, and to the source, Mr. Rahman. But anyway, just a couple of thoughts today as I get ready to concentrate on more fulfilling and rewarding activities than bitching on the internet to you all. Hey, I think I'm like 9 away from 200 subscribers, so I invite you to, if you enjoy my content, to subscribe to the channel to like this video, and share it. Yeah, if you feel like it. I love every one of you guys. This has been a labor of love and a labor of some urgency. But stay tuned for some tales of sailing and maybe some sail making and maybe some lighter hearted subjects. And oh yeah, don't forget Bad Science Sunday coming up this Sunday at 9:30 Eastern Time PM. 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time, where we go looking for mud fossils. Anyway, thanks y'all for tuning in, and we'll see you on the course. Bye.